Rice has set me up for success in so many ways. Rice, I think, is really where I developed as an individual, as a thinker. Rice taught me that it's possible to explore different paths simultaneously, and actually that you're a better scientist and a better person because of those multifaceted features of your personalities. It really set very high expectations for everywhere I went after that. I had a really great grounding in some of that intersection of biology and chemistry, and I went on to do a PhD in cancer biology. In cancer biology, I primarily studied the skin and understanding both skin development and skin cancer. And it was in my PhD that I started to do both experimental work, which I had already been doing, but also bioinformatics work and looking at large data sets using coding. And once I felt solid as a scientist, I really wanted to be able to ask questions about the human brain. And so I went on to do my postdoc in developmental neuroscience with Dr. Arnold Kriegstein at the University of California, San Francisco, where I studied both human brain development and then also how some of those cells and different trajectories of development come back in the context of cancer. And it's that duality of studying both development and cancer that's carried on in my own lab now for the past 5 years. And I actually had never studied neuroscience until my postdoc. A lot of the creativity and interdisciplinary aspects of my work, as well as some of my favorite colleagues, come from having these diverse experiences in different areas of science. And especially in today's world where everything is converging and where there's so many technological changes, I think that it's really important to have that flexibility and that creativity and the ability to draw from different experiences. I always knew that I wanted to work in science, but I didn't have necessarily an idea of what that path was in terms of what I could do in science. And then when I was a freshman, Seiichi Matsuda was teaching an organic chemistry class, and he said, if anyone wants to engage in research, come find me. And so that was my first opportunity to really have an experience in research. And so I went to him afterwards, and I think it all took off from there. So I'd say it was a confluence of forces, but Rice definitely shaped that trajectory significantly.